We took a left turn at Weirdsville and ended up in Creepy Town.
Yeah, creepy.
Sheriff Buddy McDowell, this is your county. It should be peaceful and quiet, and yet residents about rising burglary. And now, alien invasion.
There ain't no alien invasion. A lot of weird stuff, but there's no reason to panic.
Make sure you get my good side, darling.
Henrietta Bascom, you have lived in the area for years, selling real estate. Have you had any encounters with the so-called spooky space kook?
Oh, yes, I have, darling. It was the scariest thing I've seen. Next to the one time I saw myself without any makeup.
Bert Harrison owns the farm next to the abandoned airfield. Why hasn't he moved away like so many others?
Ask me one more fool question, and I'll stick a pitchfork where the sun don't shine.
The sun does shine at Brookings Air Force Base, but when it sets, strange things are afoot. It's up to the ghost scene investigators and the Scooby Gang to be the first to solve this mystery from beyond the stars.
Howdy? No, I don't like howdy. Too friendly. We keep to ourselves in these parts.
Mr. Harrison, you're just teasing.
Teas? I hate teas. And coffee, too. No, thank you, missy.
We just wanted to ask you if...
UF? As in UFO? Oh, I'll tell you about them dang UFOs. They're almost as much a nuisance as you kids are tromping around here asking all sorts of fool questions. Now scram!
Like, I don't think you need any more pins, Velma. It's not gonna fall down. And could you, like, put a pin in the mess hall? I'd like to sight some food.
Very funny, you two. If you were trying to orchestrate all the sightings, where would be the best location? Answer? The control tower.
I hate to ask what you have in mind.
I think you know what I have in mind.
Yeah, like, that's why I really mind it. All right, buddy. Last one up is a rotten egg.
Eggs? Oh, boy.
everyone. Let's take a tour of the base.
Look for clues.
Mainly the kind that aren't scary and are like tasty. Yum!
no reason to take all those photos. Unless she's up to something.
Shaggy, Scooby, you two follow her, and don't let her see you.
Maybe she went in here. Looks spooky. Scoob, stop pushing on it. You have to pull. I am pulling. Like so am I. If I'm pulling on it and you're pulling on it, then who's... Yikes! Ha 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 ha! Oh! A clue! A clue!
episode of Ghost Scene Investigations. Our ghost hunters are here at the Kingston Weatherby Hotel, where the ghost of Elias Kingston has been terrifying guests and staff. Tonight, our team will test their mystery-solving skills with another group of ghost debunkers. You've read about them in the news, these teen sleuth sensations, Mystery Inc. And here they are, Fred Jones, Velma Dinkley, Daphne Blake, and Norville Rogers.
Like everyone calls me Shaggy.
Meet our team of investigators, Dr. Scott O'Mulligan, Professor Lorelei Lee, Monty Casewell, and, of course, their cybernetic mobile crime-fighting forensics unit, CAT-SCAN.
We're big fans of your work.
That episode where you used carbon-14 dating to determine that the forgery was actually authentic was genius.
We just called it brilliant, but we're modest.
Sorry. Blinky, what happened?
There's a dog back here.
All right, cut. Their dog tripped the cameraman.
There you are, Scoob.
He's with us. Scooby helps us solve mysteries.
A talking mystery-solving dog. Could be a TV series. Okay, you guys know what to do. Interview the suspects, investigate the scene, track down the ghost, right? Simple? Uh-huh.
We're on it, Mr. Middlemost. Let's get this mystery solved.
Then stay out of our way so we could do our thing.
We don't want your slipshod methods and shenanigans interfering with our serious investigation.
Like, what's a shenanigan? I'll take one with mustard and chocolate sauce.
Dude, I'll totally send you a dictionary when this is finished. And so the teams of GSI and Mystery Inc. are off. This is gonna be great TV.
Jeepers, the GSI team doesn't seem very happy that we're here.
Don't worry, gang. Once we start working together, we'll all get along. Come on, we've got a mystery to solve.
Who's that?
I'm Maggie Sinclair, the manager here at the hotel. Anything I can do to help, please just let me know. It's hard to believe this hotel is still open. I mean, where are the guests? The ghost has scared them all away.
You're also in violation of practically every California health and building code. No offense, Miss Sinclair, but your hotel is falling apart.
Oh, I know. But how can we fix it up with no money? Take care of the ghost, and that'll take care of business.
Achoo! Hanging around this dusty old place all day long must be bad for your sinuses.
Ugh, it's not the dust. It's the goldenrod in the garden. I keep telling Earl, our groundskeeper, to pull it, but he never listens. Achoo!
According to CAT-SCAN's infrarouge thermal imaging system and the building plans we downloaded from the county records, we know that Stuart Weatherby's room is at the top of this tower.
Like, wouldn't it have been easier just to ask him?
Okay, gang. Let's go to the top.
We'll just stay here and figure out a trap.
I could help you with that. I'm pretty good with traps.
Sorry, man. This trap is pretty complex, unless you know how to construct a flexible fulcrum that can operate in a state of relative and sustainable torpor.
Are we working together or not?
Definitely not.
While everyone's distracted, Shaggy, you and Scooby can sneak in.
Sneak in?
I'll give you a Scooby snack.
Well, better make that too. A clue! Delicious! Yum, yum.
keep going.
Yum, yum.
And we're moving. And we're walking past.
A clue! Like show's over, Scoob! Zoinks! Try to get him near the elevator! Scooby-Doo!
So, Earl, I've discovered that you've been the groundskeeper here for 30 years, back before this place was a hotel.
Yep. Man, we've sure known our share of groundskeepers.
They usually need watching.
And I've also discovered that you were adamantly against the estate being sold to the hotel management company.
Yep.
Why were you—
Excuse me, this is my suspect I'm interrogating right now. Do you mind?
You and Shaggy always...
Pardon me, I'm just passing through.
Actually, you're not. GSI have done our research, so I know who you are. Stuart Weatherby, heir to the Weatherby fortune.
What fortune? The mansion was sold to the hotel company. All the money is gone. The only thing I have left is my uncle's old gold watch.
If my research is correct, which it always is, wasn't there some family jewelry? The Weatherby jewels?
If they even exist, which I doubt.
Like that's something to chew over. Speaking of chewing things over, do you have any more of that gum?
Sorry, can't spare it.
Nothing like a hotel next to a graveyard, right, Scoob? I guess that's where you can order tomb service. Like, who's there?
Hey, Shaggy! Hey, Scoob! Great timing!
Yeah, like time to get out of here.
No, there's a phantom carriage in the graveyard. We're gonna track it down.
Graveyard? Oh, no.
All right, here's the show notes. Oceanland is a tourist attraction, research facility, and headquarters of a high-tech shipping fleet. Lately, several ships have disappeared, and witnesses have spotted something they call the Ghost of Redbeard, a pirate captain they think is responsible. When the other boats vanish, his ghostly ship has been spotted right off these very piers.
Fascinating.
Yeah, like in a really spooky way.
Yeah, spooky.
Go to it, guys, and may the best detectives win. That'd be us, man.
Hope this time it's all of us.
Like, what's with the stomping?
These are my stomping grounds.
Oh, you own Ocean Land?
C.L. Magnus is the name, son. And yes, I own it. And I stomp all over what's left of it.
So those must be your ships that Redbeard's ghost is stealing.
Of course they are. Why do you think I'm stomping? All my newest boats, too. And they cost me a fortune to build.
Then you should have got 'em on sale. Sale! Get it? Sailboats? Velma, can we go now? What if that creepy pirate ghost comes back?
Wait a second, Shaggy. I think I see something below. I just can't quite... My glasses! I can't see anything without my glasses!
Hold on, Velma! We'll help you! Oops!
Help!
Keep
giant
going.
turtles are
You're getting it all on tape.
Germinal creation, unless I'm wrong, which, man, I'm never.
A clue! A clue! A clue! That hurt! A clue!
This is gonna look great on TV. Keep going.
Yum, yum. Ouch!
Huh?
Scooby-Dooby-Doo!
Ye scurvy dog!
CatScan led the others to the dock, where he thinks he's found the ghost ship. But like I think we should investigate this. You want a shrimp, buddy? Catch! Another coming right up. Catch! Scooby, like I think CatScan's radar might be off. Why? Because the ghost ship isn't down the dock. It's here. Right! A clue! Run! No! A clue! Like, oh no!
Go
A
on
clue.
through. Don't look at the camera.
A clue! Yikes! A clue! A clue! Run!
And now let's see who the ghost of Redbeard really is.
Captain Quint? Okay, Fred, you got us. Why on earth would he be stealing his own ships?
Redbeard was only a red herring, Scott. Captain Quint is a smuggler of rare fish. He was stealing them out of ocean land and then selling them at high sea.
We knew he wasn't just a tour guide when we saw his bank account and how rich he was. When he was loading the boat with rare fish, it was low in the water. And then after he sold the fish, the boat would come back much lighter and higher.
Captain Quint wanted to scare everyone away from noticing things like that, so he invented the ghost of Redbeard. But really, that was nothing but a big fish story.
I ain't got nothing more to say.
Yeah, we know. If not for those meddling kids.
Congratulations, gang. Another mystery solved.
You guys did a great job.
Yeah. Sorry we weren't better sports.
You mean it?
Yeah, we were just a little jealous, you know? But that's totally over, man.
Totally? Like awesome. Well, what are there, Ratscan?
Guys, great news. Highest rated program ever. You're ace investigators. The network wants you back for a full season. Full star treatment. Everything.
Wow, that is great news.
Cool. It'll be nice working with you guys again.
Actually, Scott, Lorelai, Monty, they don't want you back. Oh yeah, not you either, Catskin. And we're gonna need the keys to the SUV.
Thanks a lot, ace investigators, for acing us out of a job.
We may forgive, man, but we don't forget.
Jinkies, I feel bad for them.
Yeah, me too.
We never thought we'd be taking their show.
Oh, you know what they say. The best Ghostbusters bust ghost bests.
Like I couldn't say that. Me neither.
Listen, I think you kids need a real vacation. I know a place with no spooks or clues or mysteries. How does that sound?
Does it have sandwiches?
Sure, all you can eat.
Man, am I ever there. Me too.
Let's see who the ghost of Elias Kingston really is.
Achoo! Achoo!
Maggie Sinclair?
We're only halfway done with our DNA fingerprinting matrix, man, and you solved it already?
Why did she do it?
Maggie was determined to make the hotel successful and would do anything to get guests to come, like making up the hoax of the missing Weatherby jewels.
Right. When we found the boxes of t-shirts advertising the Kingston Weatherby Hotel as the most haunted hotel in the world, we knew she had to make up another hoax. But, like so many women, it all came down to the shoes.
The elevator shoes made her tall enough to be Elias Kingston, so we knew it had to be her.
I would have made this the most popular hotel in Beverly Hills if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
And meddling Scooby-Doo. The ghost! We already solved the mystery of the ghost of Elias Kingston. Like Scooby, another ghost!
Jeepers! What was that?
Darn! Missed him again.
That wasn't the ghost of Elias Kingston. Does the Kingston Weatherby Hotel have another ghost?
It's the Ghost Hunter Haunter. He's been following us around for months.
Jinkies! And you have no idea who he is?
Like, duh, if we did, we wouldn't call him the Ghost Hunter Haunter, would we?
I'd suggest, like, not calling him at all.
I just got off the phone with the execs and they want you back. The ratings have doubled.
That's great, Mr. Middlemost, but I kind of get the impression we get on GSI's nerves.
Hey, catch cans.
That's what makes it great TV. Conflict. You have your methods, they have theirs.
I don't think keeping at it is such a good idea.
Yeah, like thanks for the offer, but we're late for dinner.
Ever heard of Sugarland?
Sugarland? Yum, yum. Like the candy place where they make toffee whizzes, choco goodies, vanilla chewies, sugar poppos, little num-nums.
Well, we know they've heard of it.
A ghost clown has been haunting the Sugarland candy factory, sabotaging equipment and threatening to close the place down.
Ghost clown? A ghost clown? You could die laughing.
A mystery at a candy factory. That sounds like a case we could really sink our teeth into. All right, Mr. Middlemost, you've got yourself a deal. Come on, gang.
Mr. Sylvester Sweet Sugar, owner of Sugarland.
And he's mostly talking to the camera.
Yes, unfortunately, it's true. A ghost clown has been sabotaging our machines, scaring away our workers. As much as I'd like to keep this factory going, we just may have to close it down. But we have other factories to manufacture our delicious sweets, which of course are an important part of a balanced diet.
Oh yeah, right, dude.
Yeah, right.
Actually, in fact, the factory is closed down. So you have stopped manufacturing here, haven't you, Mr. Sweet Sugar?
Well, yes, but we do have other factories, and we'll be able to reopen here as soon as this nonsense is over.
Nutritionally, all this junk food is just empty calories, without one iota of anything resembling a healthy vitamin or mineral.
But super delicious!
Mr. Sweet Sugar, we understand that 2 of your employees are still on the premises. Candy Quality Control Representative Mr. Samson S. Sampson and Mr. Gerald Jenkins, the previous owner of the Sugarland Company. We'd like to interview them.
Of course, little lady. Whatever you want. Is the camera still rolling?
Nope, it's off.
All right. Do whatever you have to do to track down this ghost clown. But remember, if you make me and my company look bad, I'll sue the pants off of you.
Zoinks! I need my pants. I don't.
Jeepers. Sylvester Sweet Sugar's not a sweet guy.
Yeah, like sweet sugars. Kinda sour.
All right, gang, stop clowning around so we can find that ghost who is clowning around.
What do you have there, Monty? Those look like Choco Crusties.
Taco Crusties? Yum, yum. Look, man, I'm just gathering them up to analyze later, all right? Don't you dudes have work to do?
Yeah, like delicious work to do. We have Choco Crusties to eat, right, Scoob?
Yeah, yeah.
Zoinks! Somebody stop this crazy thing!
What kind of candy you looking for? I've got them all.
Like Scoob, this is our lucky day.
No, what I have an appetite for is information. You used to own Sugarland, and now you're just an employee in the candy shop. What happened?
Oh, I sold it, but I couldn't leave. When I see the faces of those children when they get their candy, it's the best feeling in the world. When I ran the company, the only faces I saw were the executives. I'm much happier now.
So, everyone's happy. You get to see the children, and the new company gets to make all the money.
Well, it's easy to make money when you scrimp on the quality of the candy. Let me put it this way. In my day, we didn't use chemicals and preservatives. It just tasted better. That's all I have to say.
Oh, so you're not happy with the candy the company you started has been making lately?
Well, let me put it this way. In my day, we didn't use chemicals and preservatives. It just tasted better. That's all I have to say.
Mr. Sweet Sugar, how long have you owned Sugarland?
What? You want my life story now? Sheesh. Listen, it was a good business opportunity. Spoiled plump kids can't get enough of their candy, you know.
Yeah, but why'd you stop selling goober bombs? Like those were the best.
I can't eat peanuts, kid. Allergic. I don't care how good the sales are.
Your name isn't even really Sylvester Sweet Sugar, is it?
Of course not. But who'd buy candy from Edgar Norbert Diffendorf?
Who knew a mystery could be so delicious? Yum!
It looks like CAT-scan is onto some kind of clue.
Like I see the clown! Where? Don't worry, pal. I got him. Best ghost I ever ate. Me too.
That candy clown used to be the symbol for Sugarland before Sylvester Sweet Sugar took over.
Jeepers! Don't look now, but there's the real ghost clown!
Scooby, Shaggy, go warn the ghost scene investigators that they're not alone in there. Daphne, Velma, and I will set up a trap on the other side.
You expect us to go into that spooky tunnel where we know there's a ghost clown? No way, man! Yeah, no way.
Will you do it for a chocolate-covered Scooby snack?
Chocolate-covered Scooby snacks?
It's not even out in the stores yet, but it's right in there.
Chocolatey Scooby snacks, here we come! Say, Scoob, what's red and white and not funny all over? A ghost clown? Like I was afraid you'd say that. Run! Right! A clue!
more